let's say, line managers, and then more higher managers, because there's so many line managers.
Yeah.
Rather than
In where, sorry?
like, let's say in services or retail or hospitality or something, and there would be more incidents happening, let's say in the top floor, rather than somewhere else in the offices.
Yeah, no, I can see your point.
Or let's say they do have a deadline, and some people were like, just they'll stick with it. Whereas let's say in the shop floor, you don't really have a deadline. You have to finish your work by, let's say, 8 o'clock. But if it's not really done, it's not end of the world. So they're just
I could definitely see why you're
maybe the line managers would train them to behave.
Agenda-wise,
Oh, it's fine because I
Choice the stuff.
Yeah, no, definitely.
apparently
Valid
I
point.
put 30 minutes to discuss individual research and then 50 minutes to discuss prototypes, so that's an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, just for the whole thing.
I just translated
Okay,
for a
cool.
legal firm as
That's
well.
been quite good to
And
Quite a
for
lot to
example, they got deadlines as well, and
Yeah.
they have to stick with it.
I can definitely see
So
where
that's
you're coming
fine. But that's
I'm going to
fine.
go after you.
I think Alba's made quite a good point though.
What's that? Did I miss one point? Like,
Is that basically she's saying that like in retail there's a lot and like hospitality and stuff, there's a lot more situations where, because it's so intense, I think if people have had probably more experience in that sector,
yeah.
it's easier to incorporate case studies and things. Is that's what you're trying to say?
Okay.
And like I just think maybe none of us have really had experience in the finance and business service man in that sector, so we don't really know what situations there are, whereas there's more.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I
Okay.
think with retail specifically, like you'd have to only target yourself at large retail companies, because medium and small companies,
I was just about to say,
they're all shrinking. They're all, and this is from experience, they're all going to internet trade. So like if you took an internet-based retailer, fantastic, and looked at their efficiency, but generally like hardcore
that'd be
retail,
working in their offices again.
proper retail, like it's just not going to work, I don't think.
Right, this sector includes motor trade, auto repairs, personal and household good industries. Reports that this sector added 127 million to the UK economy in 2004. UK grocery market is dominated by 5 companies: Asda, Co-op, Morrison, Sainsbury's, Tesco, which have a market share of over 80%. London is a major retail centre, and in 2010 had the highest non-food retail sales of any other city in the world, with a total spend of 64 billion, and Tesco is the 3rd largest retailer in the world. So I reckon that could also be quite bad.
Yeah.
We're just discussing about retail.
That is true actually, because like I could already think of a scene we could do just as an example, like how you say, for example, your subordinate was late for work, how would you deal with it? Would you be really autocratic and tell them off, or be considerate? And so there are a lot of situations we can do for the video.
Have you worked in retail?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done
You've done
that.
it.
I've worked in
You've done
retail.
it, I've done it.
I've worked in retail for years.
So
there you go.
you've got experience. Okay.
I think, yeah.
Be easy
High
to come up
five.
with ideas.
I mean,
Just do the high five again. Yeah, I'm serious, can you do the high five again? Because I want to get it on camera properly.
Next up
Got
now.
it.
Okay.
Sit down.
I worked as a frontline manager for PK Maxx, and then I was like a real good rep there, like for Leeds and Rose Hill and all this. And then I just found it so difficult working with these customers. Also, TK Maxx had like really strict refund policy, which it was like, for example, if you did not have a receipt, then you can't bring it. I don't know you as a customer. Whereas if you go to Zara, you got the label which says Zara, and then I know that stuff is from Zara. So then I'll try to do something for you, like maybe I don't give you a refund, but
Exchange
I give you some
something,
exchange or
Yeah.
Whereas it was different. If you came to TK Maxx, I'm like, I don't care, I don't know. No, but I bought it yesterday, and a pair of jeans cost £70, so I'm not going to lose £70 just because I lost my receipt. But then I can't do it.
But
So,
like
yeah,
Harrods was like autocratic. So I used to work in Harrods, and it was literally like if you were a minute late or you didn't shave or anything, they would just
It
send
was
you
the same in
home.
TK Maxx as well.
But that's
They're
the
literally-
image that.
No, and literally, like I had my arm on a desk like that for about 30 seconds. Some guy came out some door that I didn't even know existed and just goes like that to me. I was like, all right.
So you've done Harrods. What? No, I'm more
Mental. I've done quite a few as well.
and
Just product specifically appeals to you then, if you want to in my manager.
No, no, no.
Would you?
Merchandise and that kind of thing.
But
Okay, that's cool.
It took me quite a
I've
long
worked
time,
in
for
pubs.
3 years, to
You don't
become
know
a
anything.
relaxed manager.
no.
Kind of. Because in the beginning, I was
You don't know anything.
Retail.
No.
I've been working in retail since I was 13.
Fair enough.
Cool. What have you done?
With the old family
TK
trade.
Maxx, and what have you done?
Oh, really?
I've done
Just at
restaurants
home,
as
like
well.
gift shops and stuff.
Okay, so we've got quite a bit. I think that could be quite good.
And retail.
Loads
can
of
be very
experience.
thorough.
I've got
A lot of
Waitrose,
them
which is
do not
probably
know how
more
to
like.
manage.
Do you not think
That's
maybe
what I'm
we should
saying,
focus
we
at
don't
internet-based retail?
No.
Or no, we should be broad.
Yeah,
I
think that's
personally
too.
think shop because in that sense you're not having the customer.
Large retailers, because I mean, is there any way we?
Retailers.
But is there
But
any
you're-
way? Is there any way we get assessed on the viability of a certain market to actually buy our product? Because if we were actually making this product, we would not be able to sell to medium and small retail businesses because they would not be interested
Why?
because they've got no money and
But it depends on the price that you're selling it.
I know, but the whole sector's completely shrinking, and this you see this year, like just more and more business, they're just going bust. It's just the whole sector's finishing. High street's dead.
But I don't understand
Well,
how
it's not.
it can be any
Tesco's isn't going to
different.
die.
No, but that's because they're large. I'm saying medium and small businesses,
But
retail businesses.
I don't understand where you're
But
coming
that's all I'm asking is that a point, or does it not matter?
No, what I'm trying to say is that the retail industry is the retail industry. It doesn't matter what business you're in a sense, to what management style you use. It's all about, like, I can't explain it. Like, I used to work for a small firm business, but then obviously you've worked for a massive firm, TK Maxx, and from talking to you, you've come across some of the same things that I came across
Exactly,
working
yeah.
for a small chain company just back home in our local town. And so I think you don't need to have, in that sense, I don't think that you need to target the massive global chains such as Tesco's.
Just
It can
retail,
just
everyone.
retail.
Fun.
Yeah.
And also,
I
you could
think-
use that argument against you because if
Yeah.
you say this is why our product's more important for these companies because if they improve their management styles and make them more efficient, therefore not
Yeah.
going to fail.
Yeah,
God,
that's
that's
just
good.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
How did you get trained as a manager? Did you have anything like interactive stuff?
I had to be trained by the company.
But did they do anything on the computer, or was it all personal? Yeah,
I
Oh,
think
you had your.
personal. Because when I was at Waitrose, they trained us by computers. Like everybody got trained on a computer. And in the police, I know that they do.
Well,
a
you
lot
have
of
they show
computers.
you. They first show you a video,
Yeah, they show us
and
3
then-
scenarios
yeah,
and which one
yeah,
would we do,
they
and
show
then you
that
get
as
them
well.
out.
and then you have a file that
Yeah.
you have to fill in for, like, let's say 6 months, where you put everything, what you've done, what you've been shown, how you do it,
Yeah.
and everything. So, but then there is another. When I just started, I used to work for Colt before as a sales assistant, and then that was like 10 years ago, I think. I had this horrible manager. So we had a conflict because people should not go into each other's tails. So someone goes into my tail, and I was like, it doesn't matter, because I was doing something else, and a customer was waiting. It was like 10 o'clock in the evening. Someone was waiting, so this guy went into my tail and served this customer. And she was like, this manager, she was like, what the F are you doing? She was shouting so much, why don't you go in your tail? Why do you let other people go into the tail? And then she went on and on and on and on. And I was like, I just said to her, listen, why are you actually shouting at me? Why don't you shout to him? Because he should not have gone into my tail. Once he went into my tail, I could not say to him in front of customers, can you just leave the tail?
So that
And
would
I
be one of
served
your
on top of
examples.
that. So then, because I think I was little and I did not have experience at the time, I started
sorry.
crying.
No.
So yeah.